Salam Chai BBs, welcome in. Hi everybody. Very unusual Monday streams, but we're trying to find the right measures for the weather. From the top, hi Obi, hi Welle, hi Krenchkin, hi Harry, hi Ophelia. Thank you for the 90 consecutive streams. It's these numbers get unreal. Hi Rücklicht, hello, hi Robin, hello. Hello to all of you. Hi. I am a little bit off the trail, neben der Spur. Is that a thing you say in English? Had a long day, but also, yeah, generally feeling a bit under the weather and everything. But I heard we're gonna play a kind of slow and cozy game. Not cozy game in the genre sense, but it's gonna be a short and sweet story game. I'm very excited about it. I don't know much about it, but it will be very exciting to dive into. I kind of feel like this game today might be giving us a bit of things to talk about. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we feel like it, if I feel like it. So we're going to play Many Nights a Whisper. Let's see. Let's see. As a certified mathematician, I can assure you that 90 is a very... It's getting... I didn't say it's getting... Wait, what did I say? I said unreal, right? I didn't say it's getting imaginary. I did say unreal, yeah. So if you consider that to be the opposite of real, yeah, I can see what you're saying. That makes sense. What is the numbers called with the complex numbers? What is the... Wait. The I part? No, wait. I forgot about that. I was thinking about something. Is there an imaginary part, or was I just imagining it? I was like, maybe it's been like 20 years and I don't know shit. So there is? It is called that. Okay. Then some remnants in my brain still remembered that, I think. There's a real and imaginary part. Okay. Yeah. So I wasn't trying to say imaginary, but it feels unreal, these numbers. SC, aka Schief, in der Welt aufgehängt. Schief in der Welt aufgehängt, warte. Weil ich gesagt habe, off trail. Oder so. You didn't imagine an imaginary part? It's a real... All right, okay, that's true. It's actually a real imaginary part. The mic is a bit high. Yeah, so I really don't know much about the game today. I just like the phrase. Ah, okay. Schief in der Welt aufgehängt. Yeah, I think... Yeah, now I can picture it when I think about it. Yeah, Schief in der Welt aufgehängt. It's yeah, like a painting that is or like a picture that is not straight on the wall, but then in 3D in the world, because everything's a bit off and weird. Just thinking of why do we listen to Lilla Fata 2 times in a row? That's a bigger coincidence with 120 tracks in the playlist and only 2 by her. Let's skip this one. is thinking of an older gentleman ruining a waiting room because one of the paintings is skewed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Blueprints much? That's what it is, right? But was it the waiting room? No. Or are you saying, is that like a reference to a certain scene in a movie or a TV show or something? It's not Blueprints. Oh, is that the Christmas thing? I might not have watched it, but somehow I still know fragments of it by context. Oh, it's an old Loriot sketch, but I was thinking maybe for some reason my brain cells said Dinner for One for some reason. Not sure if it's the same episode as the Christmas sketches. Yeah, I was thinking Dinner for One for some reason. Like I could imagine a scene like that happening during that, but yeah, never really watched it. And it's also New Year's Eve, not Christmas. See, for me, it's not like ingrained. It's just like a fuzzy cultural thing that I heard people do watch. It's one of those things that I don't know much about. Like for example, Tatort. Like people watching Tatort. When does it run? Like Sundays or something? When I started my first jobs after uni, I was like in the office with people, and they would like come in on Monday and would talk about Tatort, and I was like, but then again, they also would talk about Helene Fischer all the time, and I was like, ich bin keiner von euch, glaube ich. Sounds like hell. Ja, Obi. Das war wirklich immer ganz weird. Tatort is something my parents watch. Yeah, it somehow transcends sometime to younger people as well, but I guess maybe like millennials still. But yeah, not that bad. All right. So let's get into the game today. And also let's see how I will fare because apparently how long to beat says it's a very short game. So people, even on completionist, it only takes about 1.5 hours. So let's see how much it will take me on stream. This will be a good measurement, I think. So we start now, almost 9:30. We should technically be done with it by maybe 11:30 or midnight. Let's see. Yeah, well, apparently I'm not one of those millennials. Yeah, it's so weird how these generational groups don't like. There's definitely some similarities I have with people my age, but then again, there's so many differences. I can't really relate. Yeah, it tells you that being born in a certain time frame is as determining as something like the day of the year you were born and which planet was in which constellation, if you know what I mean. It's so one dimensional. It doesn't how could it be I mean it's a construct that helps with grouping in the term in the sense of like similarities. But then again, people are not one dimensional. You can grow up in the 2010s and still be very, very old school because your parents just keep things old school, you know? Or maybe yours from, like, for example, I find it weird how I would even, I would argue, not argue because I don't have the like foundation for that or the knowledge, but I would venture a guess that these kinds of generational categorizations don't even transcend cultural borders. And at least they will be shifted somewhat because culture makes things so different. And I think that, yeah, these categorizations probably are used globally. I don't doubt that, but maybe there will be huge differences in how that stuff works generally worldwide between different cultures. And yeah, at some point in time, watching Tardot was a thing to do together in a pub. Not sure if people still do that. Yeah, it kind of felt that way, Bella, when I was talking to the people in that job. They were like, yeah, they sat together at home. Like they came together to watch Tardot together, like a Filmabend, like a movie night at their place. And I didn't know until then what Tardot was, or I heard of it, but I heard the name, but I didn't know it was a regular thing and so much. Yep, absolutely, yep. It's so much common knowledge for Germans to know which Kommissar is from which city in Tatort. So that, okay, I can see a similarity with maybe Doctor Who. I only know the guys from Münster Tatort. Oh, interesting, yeah. So I guess Doctor Who has a similar kind of transgenerational appeal and has been running for a long time as well. So maybe Tatort is the German Doctor Who in that sense. Both of the things I haven't watched, so I can't really say. I'm feeling similar energies maybe. Consider instead of Tatort, why not watch a movie that is actually good? Yeah. I don't know if Tatort is any good, but I was never really interested in going into it, so that's a good comparison. Okay, kind of felt that way. There's a lot of like pop culture knowledge, but it's kind of it kind of stops at the country border in a way. Of course, Doctor Who has more international appeal because it's in English, so many more people can watch it. And I know some of our community folks here are also very familiar with the lore in Doctor Who. But I guess maybe for Germans, that's Tatort then, yeah. It's so, yeah, that's the right word. Cultural institution. That's exactly the word that sums it up best. Well put, yeah. Definitely. Interesting. Okay, so we already had some interesting things to think about, which probably don't have anything to do with the game, but let's see. Let's get into it. I'd much rather watch Doctor Who though, even though it might not technically be better. Yeah. I mean, what is technically better? I heard that Christopher Nolan's Odyssey is a technical marvel of movie making, but is it good? And by what measure? Doctor Who is 7 years older, but it took a few breaks in between. Okay. So you mean like due to the age, it might have actual quality issues in the filmmaking or the effects or something. Yeah. But you only see half the screen unless you watch IMAX. Yeah, that IMAX meme actually, that's funny because it even reached global level memification in a way that I saw an Arab sketch earlier on TikTok where like a guy was like making fun, like he was like staging a sketch with his mother, and the mother is like an elderly lady, and he was like talking to her in Arabic, and he was like, "Yeah, mom, I got you like tickets for we're gonna watch Odyssey later," and then the mom's like, "But is it in 70mm IMAX though?" Like everyone knows what IMAX is by now, apparently, because it got talked about so much. It's funny. Hi, Kixi. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's the camping going? Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is fundamentally conservative. Is that a title that you would like, or a article that you would like to share in Discord? I heard some. I talked to Vel about this earlier, but I already saw some good Insta and TikTok takes talking about some cultural aspects of it. And no, I would like to share it again. Oh wait, you did share it? Wait, Am I? Forgive me if I forgot if you already shared it. Definitely a few seconds ago. Okay. Wie fandet ihr den gestrigen Tatort? That's the classic question, Obi. I just saw that. Yeah, wie fandet ihr den gestrigen Tatort? That was literally the conversation on the Monday at lunch. Oh, nice. Jesse made a video about it. Yeah. I saw some takes about mainly about. Yeah, I don't want to get into it, to be honest, because I haven't watched the movie and I'm going out of my depths a little bit. So, but it would be interesting to read up on it more and watch some more videos where people actually did some research. But yeah, wrapping that up, technically well done and executed doesn't necessarily mean good by whatever measure that good is. Anyways, dramatic zoom happened. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Karanchkin. So I'm gonna go and start the game. And I also might crack a window open quick because it's actually getting warmer than I thought. When I had the windows open, it was actually very chilly, even with this kind of knitted shirt. Ah, cables. But now it's actually warm. And I had my mic muted. Sorry for the bouncy sounds. They make fun of the Bronze Age's overline. Deservedly so. Oh, I've no context for that. I think I saw someone saying somewhere I saw that popping up with the Bronze Age stuff, but I wasn't, maybe in a comment somewhere, but I wasn't really understanding it because of missing context. Piers, hi, welcome in. I mean, with such a movie, you of course also have all the constraints of the original work to fit into. Yes, of course. It's just that okay, my very short take on it, why I'm not so interested in watching the movie is the focus of how do I phrase this? The hyper focus on Greek and Roman civilization as some sort of like pinnacle that is also the basis for modern Western civilization, which is a term that stems from colonialism. And that focus is just something that turns me off a lot. And when I saw that Christopher Nolan is making a movie about that, I thought, yeah, that fits. Like, why wouldn't he? And for me, it's just so strange that yeah, you would like adapt a thing like that with so much money. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that something rubs me the wrong way about it. I still believe that it might be incredible cinema, and I think it is incredible cinema. I really don't doubt that. But it's just one of those things that, for me, with movies, just kind of stop being fun. And yeah, I don't want to say much more about it. Like don't make more judgments about it because I haven't actually watched it and I don't think that's fair. But from what I read about the takes online, from some people, I felt like, yeah, okay, I kind of expected that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I can see that. Yeah, basically going to the cinemas making a political statement, one I'd prefer not to make. I got you. Yeah, yeah. I really wanna watch the Jesse Gender video. So what did I miss up there? Ach, Nolan movies have always been so boring to me anyway. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah. I think also valid because you're not too much into those kinds of action movies, I think. Like also the Batman movies, for example. Um I did enjoy the Batman movies in a way, but it's also been such a long time ago. I don't know if I would still enjoy them. I don't know. Oh, you boarded the camping, got home by lunch, and then tested one of the places nearby where I had researched that it is okay to make a fire and had a much better time just 2 kilometers from home. It's good that you found something new. Nice. But yeah, also looking very much forward to watching Jesse's almost 4-hour video on the queer futurism of Starfleet Academy, but that'll have to wait until the weekend. Yeah. I really had to, like, when I watched the one about the new Game of Thrones spin-off, I forgot the name of it. It really made me tear up a lot. It was so well made. Yeah, yeah. It's because people learn about Greece and Roman school and have a familiarity bias to the topic. Therefore, the movie sells better. Everything I said is just my Bauchgefühl. I think you're right. It's also my Bauchgefühl. I think it's that hyper focus on Europe's history, but then also just focusing on these two empires is a very selective choice. And yeah, it's a very Eurocentric, but also not really Eurocentric alone because there has been also other cultures that you don't focus on, but you focus on those two. Anyway, I'm not a historian. I'm sure people have many different opinions about that, but it's definitely a thing that yeah, people have a familiarity bias, and of course, yeah, of course. And then if you cast Matt Damon, a white guy, playing a Greek historical figure, why not? Why not? Of course, I'm joking. I never really liked the idea of casting uh, people who are not from there in roles. You know, like just you could have casted Greek actors for that. You could have also made the film in Greek or ancient Greek or whatever is known of it and how to speak it. But yeah, that's not something that sells, right? You have to like kind of keep it mainstream to be able to sell it. And yeah, that's what they've done. Anyway, I can go on like 1,000 hours about this, but I really don't want to bore you all. I, I'm also very I mean, for those of you who have been around for longer here, you already know that I have some critical views on cinema in general since I stopped watching movies that much. But yeah, there's also these social media accounts with Greek Roman statues as avatars. Yeah, like they always give me a bad vibe, to be honest. Nowadays, I don't watch that many movies as I almost always pick video games over movies when I have the time. Same. Games replaced movies for me. And what I like about it is actually then also being able to talk about the games, for example, in a Twitch space or on a Discord server. I really like that. It's kind of like a book club in a way, but there's also like actual video game book clubs. So, not a coincidence that they picked these images. Yeah, absolutely. Kixie says, I had a really nice encounter while waiting for the train when everyone around was complaining about Deutsche Bahn. We had a replacement service plus a bit of a delay, but me and some old lady both just sat there and agreed on not being in a hurry and taking it as it comes, as there's no way to change anything anyways. Oh, that's such a cute connection. I'm really glad you experienced that. I sometimes like meeting people and just being in vibe with them is such a rare thing. I wish that would happen more often. 1 billion time? No, 10 mil. Wait. 1 million% agreed with the casting issues. Yes. I had to read that correctly. Yeah, it's a thing, right? And Hollywood kind of like it's a debate that is quite old by now, but I also yeah. Things are moving slow. I recently remembered my high school music teacher being angry about casting a white guy as Jesus in the Jesus Christ Superstar musical. Your high school teacher did that. That was already very progressive, right? Yeah. Like imagine. uh as I said, Jesus was a brown guy who was a socialist and a hippie. And people don't see that. Jesus was Palestinian, by the way. And people don't see that. 1,000 times discussing cinema. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could, but I don't want to. I like those moments too. Had to learn that by traveling to remote places, though. Yeah. That was almost 30 years ago, but she was so right. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's really cool that already people at the far side, or I don't know, like the education, I would say back then. That's the right mindset to be in for traveling. I don't know how many zeros I put. Yeah, it's just my brain wants to make it correct, and I'm not even sure because it's so far away. The zeros, I have to be like really focusing on it to be able to count. And also, long distance hiking changed my relationship and spending time in general. Yeah, when you people, I think when you meet people in remote places, it's actually like there's more incentive to like talk, right? Otherwise, it's awkward. Velle is big on hiking. Unfortunately for Velle, I'm not that much. I do enjoy a hike when there's a task to fulfill. So Velle and me kind of got into it's not geocaching or something, but like there are some hiking trails throughout Berlin, but also in the vicinity of Berlin where you actually have to find the trail markers. And for me, that's a game. So like finding the route by these trail markers, like not looking on a map. That was the fun part for me. But the hiking itself is more of a tedious thing. But as long as you give me a task to do, like if I'm the one navigating or something, yeah, then it actually is fun. But then also we haven't been hiking in a long while because we both had like health troubles that prevented us from longer hikes or like travels. But yeah, Belle is very big on hiking. Oh, traveling needs to be pronounced with a very explicit German accent, as in, thank you for traveling with the Deutsche Bahn. Okay, traveling. Okay, that kind of traveling. Yeah, a while ago, Welle. True. Goom, hear me out. Get into bird watching. It's like Pokemon, but in real life, it will. Oh my god! Wait, but how do you do bird watching? Like, okay, I mean, do you have like binoculars? Do you know what to look for? Is it like, do you know what to listen for? Have some big plans for weekend hikes this autumn. Hope at least one of them works out. Yeah, I hope so too, Kicks. And I hope it's not gonna be a hot day instead, a cooler day maybe. Thank you, Fierce. Thank you. No, it's yeah. Like walking wasn't fun for me for a while, but it's okay again. I mean, somebody's got to put the leg the leg in legume. So my actual name is Legume. It's legume. You catch them as picture within your camera. Ooh. With an app to track how many you've seen. Like actually, I would like that. Like yeah, like bird watching could be something I could get into. Or like also maybe like tree and plant like scanning or like checking which one it is. But the problem with nature in general for me is I am very scared of insects. So it's yeah, I have to kind of find a way around that a little bit. And there's certain seasons where it's bad, and then there's certain seasons where it's actually nice. There's a cool app that identifies birds by their calls. Okay. BirdNet. There's BirdNet and Merlin. BirdNet is a bit more manual. Merlin does more on its own and just identifies as you go. Okay, I think. Oh man, I think you just sold it to me, Velle. Do you hear that? I think I know how we can get me to hike again. I have binoculars and an app that detects what bird is around by sound. It's the same. Yeah, it's Merlin Bird ID. Okay. There might be several apps. I just remember BirdNet because we got a demo at TU Chemnitz. It's co-developed there. Heike Grace indeed. Okay, that's cool. Cool stuff. Today I learned. I thought bird watching is a thing that only like people who study birds do for some reason, like ornithologists. Is it ornithologists? I think. Yeah. It's funny. I recently learned that my uncle and aunt go into hikes, even though my uncle doesn't like hiking because they do bird watching while hiking. I don't know what it like. I've. It's just that. Yeah, I need to be occupied. I need to do something. I need to look for something. Otherwise, I get bored too quickly. I think that's what it is. Once you do bird watching, ostensibly you are someone who studies birds, though. Okay, well, true. But I'm not an expert in birds. And after a while, you might not need the app anymore for some of the birds. Ooh, but then winter comes and I forget everything. Yeah. But then, hey, that's cool because that's like you play the game anew. You can play it from scratch. You forgot all the puzzles and you restart in the next summer. That's the most rewarding part of it. You get better, you have progress. Oh my god, it's like a game. Exactly. You're not an expert of birds yet. And then it's New Year Plus. You're killing me. These game analogies are really good. New Year Plus. Gotta watch them all. Oh. Okay. I see. Okay, that's really cool. Actually, yeah. Like my brother, actually, it's a funny thing because my brother was just telling me how they're on vacation right now. Um, they're on an island and they're doing geocaching with the whole family. Like they're going around and like look for these things. And he was so hyped about that, and I was like, "Bro, you know that exists here too. We could like actually meet up and do it outside." And he was like, "Yeah, when we get back, please let's do that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm up for that. That stuff is cool. Like actually solving puzzles, real life, finding things, and yeah." I've never really done it. One of your colleagues is very big on geocaching. Yeah, I've never really done it. I'm like, yeah, I'm if it gets me out more because I have something to do, would be nice. Would be really nice. Ah, wow. I feel like there's just something opened in my brain, you know, like I never really put these things together. Happy New Year post to see a jam. Selamlar, welcome in, welcome in. Happy New Year. Ach, Post, ne? Meinst du? Was ist denn in der Post? Krieg ich ein Geschenk? How are you? Wie geht's dir? I once thought I want to get into watching sand with a microscope. It's so beautiful. And then you have to visit all the beaches. Is it that different? I guess so. Never really thought about it. Welcome to the bird watching gang. Yes. Oh my god, that's so cool. Thanks for enlightening me. That is interesting. Okay, chat, what do you say about us getting into the game soon? Because it's already almost 10, and I know some of you might not be up too much longer. And the game says something about 1 hour of playtime. Meine Wenigkeit ist die Post. Okay, beste Geschenk, dann bestes Geschenk. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Ich wollte gerade noch was sagen. No. I think we're ready to get into the game. Yeah, let's do it. Without much further ado. Öptük öptük. Do you not like bugs because of Silk Song? I don't believe you. No, it's I didn't grow up in nature. I grew up in cities, and I never really, yeah. I have a problem with everything that is a bit crittery in a more than 4 legs department. You know, like if it has 6 legs, it's like already icky. If it has like wings, ugh. If it has 8 legs, get me out of there. That's a little bit of a problem. I had phases in my life where I was a bit more exposed. And then I started realizing I get a little bit more used to it. But then, yeah, since not having been in nature for a long time, these things kind of build up. It's a bit like the way you treat these things is by confrontation, and if you like miss the confrontation, you basically, yeah, you don't get the chance to unlearn that fear or that ick. Wann Fortnite? Morgen vielleicht. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt noch nie Fortnite. Doch. Ich habe zweimal Fortnite gespielt. Kabel. I keep rolling over my cables. Luckily, I'm able to protect Legume because I grew up on a farm. Yes, Vele is my protector in that sense. Like, if we have something like crawling inside the house, Vele is the one who gets it outside. But actually, Vele, one time I had to rescue you when we were in Greece, and there was a huge cockroach right on the wall above our bed, and I think I was the one getting that outside, but it took me every inch of what's the word, braveness. Like, I had to take everything, and I was so exhausted afterwards. Yeah, it was you because it was huge, and I captured it with a big cup or something, and I don't want to even talk about it. And because it's under the cup, it actually started like trying to escape. And a bug as big as that does a lot of like shaking and stuff and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I almost puked. That's how scared I was. And then I took that thing, I put it like something underneath the opening, and I just went outside and I just like threw it outside, closed the door, and then we as a precaution we put like flat plates above every Abfluss, like in the sink, you know, and also in the bathroom where the water goes out. We just basically covered everything up because we were pretty sure it came through that somehow. It did lift me up, yes. it threw me out. In the end, like imagine like a movie scene where I like capture that thing in a cup, and then there's a hard cut. Next thing you see is like how I'm being thrown out the door, like from the like from a side shot. That's how it that's how it ended up. Uh Cockroaches are something else. Yeah. Kakukaracha, right? Kakukaracha? That should be from the song I remember, I think, in Spanish. I'm also a lot braver when someone else is with me who hates it more. Yeah, that kind of helps, right? And as soon as I don't have to be brave, I'm the biggest baby. I think it's even the same for me. Like if someone is there that is actually more scared than me, it does something to me. It's like the protector instinct kicking in, which I do have a lot with other things. But yeah, but usually I'm the one that is the biggest baby about bugs. So everyone else saves me. I got thrown out of a hotel room by Gregor Samsa. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into the game. I really enjoyed the chat. Let's see. I already started prefacing this earlier with I don't know much about the game. I think I know the premise. I saw some screenshots. That's it. So let's see. This is also a game that can be played with controller, I guess. Yeah. And all I got was this t-shirt. Yes. Okay. 10 years ago, you were chosen to perform a ritual. You were filled with joy when among so many teenagers, you emerged as the ideal candidate. Since then, you've been dedicating yourself to your training in body and mind. That's me actually, like reaching out my arm. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just wait until the camera pans over. You can see the character. There we go. Okay, interesting. They have some sort of like disc attached to their arm. The ritual requires you to throw a fireball with a slingshot to light up a sacred chalice. And we got a raid bei Malika. Kirschbonbon, hello, danke schön für den Raid. Willkommen, willkommen. Wir haben gerade das Spiel angefangen. Ich mache mal ganz kurz einen Cutover mit euch und mache noch ein bisschen Chat, bevor wir wieder reingehen. Wie war der Stream noch? Erzählen Sie, erzählen Sie. Dankeschön. Voll lieb für den, voll lieb der Raid. Danke für den Raid. Hi Danos, hi Nazgul, hi Malika, hi Fufu, hi Okami, hi Extravagant, hi, 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 hi Lady und hi. Ich komme gerade nicht auf deinen Namen, scheiße. Ich weiß deinen Namen, aber ich komme gerade nicht drauf, weil ich ein bisschen Blackout habe heute. Bei manchen Rätseln war Chat so schnell, hat sie erkannt, bevor ich es überhaupt erkennen konnte. Ja, ja, es ist aber normal, wenn viele Augen aufs Rätsel gucken, dann geht das relativ schnell. Und da ist der Chat einfach manchmal schneller als man selbst. Dankeschön, Fies. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, so if you don't know Kirschbonbon, Kirschbonbon streams in German, but wonderful person, wonderful streamer, very funny, very entertaining streams. I really enjoy spending time there. They've been playing a indie puzzle game today, and they also tend to dive into the one and other story game from time to time. I think the most recent one was Mixtape, which was really nice to watch again there. It was really nice. Danke, dass ihr rüberschaut. Wir sind heute nicht am Puzzle-Stream. Wir spielen heute unser Story-Game. Es ist ein ganz kurzes Spiel, das heißt Many Night a Whisper. Wir haben gerade eben erst angefangen. Also, wenn ihr euch das geben wollt, kurz, könnt ihr gerne noch mit reinschauen. Es geht nur eine Stunde. Und es wirkt sehr interessant bisher. Genau, wenn ihr das erste Mal hier sein solltet. Ich bin Legüm, willkommen im Cyberspace. Wir spielen Story Games und Puzzle Games und alles dazwischen. Wir reden auch oft über die Themen, die da so drin vorkommen. Und genau, unser Stream ist größtenteils auf Englisch, aber Chat ist immer Deutsch und Englisch zusammen, manchmal auch Türkisch. Genau, aber die Spiele und alles so eher auf Englisch momentan. And hi Val, welcome in, welcome in. Es soll nur eine Stunde gehen. Genau so ist es. So ist es. Genau. That means in Legume time, maybe 3 hours. Maybe 2.5. I don't know. I still have to find out the factor of how much I have to multiply the thing with. When I look the times up at how long to beat. Wir werden gleich ein neues Spiel spielen. Exactly, Fierce. Yes. Genau. Chillt euch gerne noch ein bisschen mit hier rein. Schön, dass ihr reinschaut. Und ansonsten gerne After-Stream-Care jederzeit. Wir freuen uns natürlich, wenn ihr noch ein bisschen im Chat abhängt. Ich bin, muss ich auch dazu sagen, seit dem Wochenende nicht ganz auf der Höhe. Das heißt, ich werde auch hier und da wahrscheinlich mal ein bisschen Brainlag haben und so. Und wenn ich mal irgendwas überlese oder so, schreibt einfach nochmal im Chat. Genau. Bisschen Low Energy allgemein. Lurke muss Drachen anschauen. Alles klar, viel Spaß beim Drachen anschauen, Lady. Genau. So, maybe a little recap for those of you who are sticking around and are interested in the game. Many Night a Whisper we just started like literally a minute ago. It is a game where we play a character that is chosen for a ritual that they need to do. And I think they're like a teenager. And they're very happy about being chosen for the ritual. And now they're preparing their body and mind to fulfill that ritual, whatever that means. So we'll get into that and check it out. Vielen Dank nochmal, Malika. Ich freue mich sehr über den Raid. Bin auch nur mit einem Laut dabei. Ich muss nochmal kochen. Ja, alles easy, weil Essen nach dem Stream, that's also my thing, muss ich auch immer machen. Das heißt, ich nehme Leute immer mit in die Küche. Von Herzen gerne. Dankeschön. Shukran. It's also, I think it's a very vibey game. So we can already see that the soundtrack probably plays a big role. So for that, I actually want to get a sound check from chat if that's possible to make it actually loud enough, you know? I guess we can go 1 dB up. Oh, you say it's a bit too loud already? Okay, I'll go to -12. Let's keep it like this. Thanks, Goranchkin. So, the ritual requires you to throw a fireball with a slingshot to light up a sacred chalice. A fireball? Okay, I guess it's a small one. It's better? Okay, nice. If you land it, everyone's wishes will come true. Oh, okay. And if you don't? If you fail, no one's wishes will ever happen. No pressure. Exactly, Obi. No pressure. Am I gonna control that in the end? I'm really curious. That's our mentor. No pressure though. Happy and terrified? That's a good sign. The pinnacle of excitement. You are the 4th generation of dreamers I've trained, and the feeling never changes, never vanishes. But the closer we get to the date, the more I feel like I'm going to fuck it up. It's too much. After 10 years of training, would you rather give up? No, I want to do it. I'll do it. I was just wondering if you knew how to dispel these visions of catastrophe. That's not possible, I'm afraid. It's a symptom of how much you care. In fact, those dark thoughts are a reflection of your soul hunting down anything that could stand in your way. Music is still a bit too loud? Thank you, Bella. Die haben 10 Jahre trainiert, eine Fackel anzuzünden? Ja. Aus der Entfernung. Mit einer Zwille. Wie heißt das? Zwille? Mit einer Zwille zu schießen. Okay. But when someone has trained as much as you have, you only need to let your body take over. You are ready. I thought this day would never come. In a way, I wish I could keep training forever, chasing after some unreachable moment. I felt that way with the first dreamer I trained. But time is an all-devouring beast. The day will not only come, it will be forgotten. Forgotten? We're still a few nights from the ceremony. These next few days are going to be crucial. You better start warming up. Go. Wo eine Zwille ist, ist auch ein Weg. That is true. I can actually control? Okay. I don't know why I didn't expect that. From the screenshot, I thought maybe it's more like a visual novel kind of thing. Okay, so what is the t-shirt? There's like a Skull Island or something on it. I played the demo of Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Then I put it on the list. Actually, I think I actually might have bought it even like 2 years ago when it came out. I never got to play it actually. Is there like a connection to this game, or are you just curious? And have you played it? And what do you think about it? Okay, so we put our arms together, hands together, and then we shoot. Can I already do this? Should I already do this? Maybe I can practice here. I think this is the practice range. There is a theme connection. I have played it and I loved it. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should put that in the queue as well then. Maybe not too late. So we can have a... It's not going to be back to back because this week is already full, but yeah, let's see. Thanks for that info. That is definitely makes me want to check out the other game now. Hold to charge. Release to shoot. And now we have a wildfire. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna burn the whole place down. Okay, we got an achievement, and I was told I should read out the achievements. Whenever a dreamer would light a chalice, they'd sense echoes from decades past, as wished by the third mentor. Reverberation. Okay. I don't want to shoot into the house or anything. Can I run? Okay. Let's get into it. I guess I could probably light up all these chalices and just... And we have to reach that one? How? No. That looked a bit sad. Okay, we got another achievement. Eyes closed. Found a joyful path to escape grief. They discovered the colorful sparks behind their eyes. They followed them. Okay, yeah. Like the little colorful sparks you get when you close your eyes. Just solve, not think. No think, yeah. Maybe the whole game is about lighting chalices. I think it is. But it's lighting chalices and finding audio logs with long philosophical rants on them. No, no, no. This is not a Jonathan Blow game. Most certainly not. About gates and tradition. Each generation built upon the rules of wishing to fight the dread of ever change. Speak through a wall, not so loud. Speak when we say. Und ein Raid von Svenja. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Vielen, vielen Dank für den Raid, Svenja. Hi, hi, hi. Und hi, Raiders. Hello, hello. There's a game called Massive Chalice. Has nothing to do with this game apart from there being a Massive Chalice. Okay, I mean, that's a big connection, though. Name checks out, yeah. Ja. Und Luten Roshi. Hello, hello. Danke für den Raid. Or thank you for the raid. Let me know if you speak German or English. We're bilingual here most of the time. Let me know, let me know. Guten Abend. La, David Event. Hi, Guten Roshi, Dankeschön. Or thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Let me know what you played. Erzählt gerne, was es heute bei euch gab und was euch herführt. Wahrscheinlich war es ein Doppel-Raid, nehme ich an. Svenja, hi, welcome, welcome. Danke für den Raid. Schön, dich zu sehen. Und hallo Staron, huhu, hello. Wir sind gerade inmitten eines kleinen Indie-Games, was wir gerade angefangen haben. Und ich finde mich da gerade noch so ein bisschen rein. Stardew Valley gab's, ja nice. Sehr, sehr nice. Stardew Valley, auch ein Classic. Habt ihr zusammen gemacht dann, ne? Yes. Alright. Genau, schön, dass ihr reinschaut. Wenn ihr das erste Mal hier sein solltet, ich bin Legüm, willkommen im Cyberspace. Bei uns gibt es Story Games und Puzzle Games und alles dazwischen. Wir sind eine mehrsprachige Community, meistens streame ich auf Englisch und der Chat ist immer gemischt, Deutsch oder Englisch. Und genau, wir quatschen auch öfter mal über die Themen, die in den Spielen vorkommen. Und genau, that's what we do here. Und Svenja, wenn du möchtest, mach gerne. Es sei erlaubt, das ist ja auf Twitch immer so eine unausgesprochene oder eine Etikettenregel, nicht Werbung für sich zu machen, aber mach gerne Werbung für deinen Stream. Hast du hier das Opening und Luten Roshi gerne auch, was es bei euch an Content gibt und was ihr so macht. Genau, Dankeschön für den Shoutout, Korenschkin. Und genau, schreibt doch gerne ein, zwei Zeilen. Und macht ein bisschen Werbung für euch. Oder auch gemischt. Deutsch und Englisch. Das stimmt. Beides. Alles. That's it. Alright, Fears. Have a good lurk. We just, in that game, we just learned that we are a person who got selected for a big ritual. And if we can achieve the thing in the ritual, then everyone in the society gets their wishes fulfilled. If we don't achieve it, if we fail, nobody gets their wishes ever fulfilled. So no pressure situation, very low stakes, low pressure. And yeah, we just started with a game and we are lighting up chalices by like throwing little fireballs in them. And every time I did that so far, 3 times, every time an achievement popped up in Steam, and the achievements actually tell a bit of the story, it seems like. I have to read out the different achievement parts. Hauptsächlich gibt es bei Svenja Stardew Valley mittwochs und montags im Multiplayer, aber bald spielst du auch Graveyard. Oh, Graveyard Keeper habe ich auch schon viel von gehört. Das habe ich mir aber selber noch nie angeguckt. Ja, nice. Genau. Shoutout ist schon mal rausgegangen. Schaut auf jeden Fall mal bei Svenja vorbei. Plot twist, the whole society is us. Okay. Today we're playing Slingshot Simulator Chalice Mayhem. Yes, that's the alternative title of this. I guess maybe the working title of that game. All right. Yeah, so I just lit up 3 chalices, and the last one said something about tradition. Each generation built upon the rules of wishing to fight the dread of ever change. I'm not sure if I completely understand. So I guess like the dread of ever change is just the natural way of things to change, like just progress, or I don't know, like the world changes and people change, everything changes. And they're trying to fight that. And then also speak through a wall, not so loud, speak when we say. Not sure what that means. Okay, let's light up the next one maybe. Genau, und vielen Dank nochmal fürs Rüberraiden. Ich habe es vergessen zu sagen. Afterstream, wenn ihr Afterstream-Cam machen möchtet, tut das gerne jederzeit. Wir freuen uns natürlich, wenn ihr noch ein bisschen im Chat mit uns abhängt. Aber genau, jederzeit Drop-Off ist möglich. Fühlt euch nie verpflichtet, hier noch länger abzuhängen. Vor allem, wenn ihr schon einen längeren Stream mit euch habt. Also, take good care. Okay, I lit up the third one. Turmoil. To wish became to shape, and the rules of the world became incongruent, natural, delightfully mysterious. So maybe I'm thinking the wishes that they talked about in the beginning that we can grant people by fulfilling the ritual. Maybe these wishes are not like what we understand as a basic wish. Maybe they are bigger things when they say they shape, you know? Like maybe these wishes do materialize things, or I don't know. Let's see. Can I actually get up here? I can interact with them. You're done for the day? On second thought, I should practice a bit more. Alright, don't overdo it. I'm not overdoing it. Okay, there's a chalice back there. Can I reach that? Ah, what? There we go. Divinity. Maybe... Oh, sorry. Many devoted themselves to the mystery of the falling star. Was there a higher force veiling for the ritual? Why would cheaters be burned out of memory? There's a mystery of a falling star? Let's light up this one. Then we have art. Such vivid imagination was a waste if unable to cross over minds. They wished for a way to pour ideas out. So basically the first achievement said whenever a dreamer would light up a chalice, they'd sense echoes from decades past. So everything we see are echoes from the decades past. So basically memories, visions, ideas. Already a big drop in completed achievements. Oh no. So it's not just us. I guess no. We're totally gonna overdo it. Yes. We're gonna overdo everything. We're gonna strain our arms and everything. Let's see. There's another one over there. Probably easier if I do it from this side. I mean, there's also candles here. They probably can light up. Hey, candle. It's really hard to get a feel for the aims. That should have lit up though. Jetzt bist du auch voll da? Ja, nice. Willkommen, willkommen. Wir versuchen jetzt gerade aktuell mit unserer Feuerzwille ein paar Kerzen anzuzünden. But the aiming is a bit tough. But we can do it. Oh, there's one more. Okay. That didn't do anything, but I'm fine with that. Right, let's do this one. The first dreamer. Okay, so we're not the first dreamer. Apparently we are one in a row of dreamers. The first volley wasn't made of fire. It fell from the sky, as willed by a child. So this whole thing started with maybe the falling star ignited the first chalice. Quasi mit Feuerwerfer Kerze anzünden. Genau, das machen wir gerade. Faith. Whispers turned the world into clay, as if before spoken out loud, words could pierce reality. Okay. Not quite sure how to interpret that. But I'm going with the vibe. Adia. Come on. Okay, there we go. Dolor. Okay, I don't know what that word means. Dolur? Dolor? Sounds like sleep related. I guess it is. Human consciousness was so unbearable all trench, pit and fosse filled with tears. All trench, pit and fosse filled with tears. Called them seas. Okay, so the oceans and the seas formed by tears. Oh, dollar is Qual. Okay, thank you, thank you. Let me recontextualize. Okay, it was so unbearable. Qual. Agony and stuff. Okay. Did I miss any? Chat, did you see any more chalices that are in reach? Oh yeah, there's here. Du siehst noch Kerzen. Oh, true. Ja, ich sehe die Kerzen jetzt auch. Danke. Rabbits. Creatures on the land were dull, so dreamers often envisioned the ones we consider most fun. And that's rabbits? Rabbits are fun. Yeah, the big one? Yeah, but apparently I can't reach that. It also puts me into a position that I think is very much what the game wants you to feel like. Like imagining, this is the thing, like I'm practicing right now with very close by chalices, and I already struggled with those. And they already set this game up with this huge responsibility and pressure. Like, you have to do this one shot. And even with the close ones, it took me sometimes like three tries. It already feels like the burden is palpable. You know what I mean? It's like, oh fuck, as a player, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do this. One shot mentioned. Wait, that's another game, right? I think we might have talked about it at some point. This is, yeah, I feel like I'm getting what how the game is designed. Like, they give you these chalices and then they already set you up with this big one in the background and you feel the burden immediately. The light bulb cat kit. Oh yeah. I think I have some sort of like image in front of me, but I haven't played that one. The main character missing the big ball could be an interesting story though, so okay, you're saying basically, however this goes, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So any more candles? Yeah, let's light up the candles. Oh god, I'm so bad at aiming with this. Okay, we got this. Any more candles over here? No. I guess. And this is how games take me 3 hours when they're supposed to take 1 hour, kids. Just me basically messing around for ages because that's what I like doing. I guess we're done though. Games take you longer? Yeah, it's unheard of, I know, but sometimes that happens. Ich werde mal ins Bett gehen. Alles klar, Svenja. Dankeschön für den Raid. Und ich wünsche dir eine gute Nacht und schlaf gut. Und hab einen guten Start in den Dienstagmorgen. Nacht. However it goes, you will be in the newspaper. Okay, cool. And you can't reach the bow to the very left. Is it too far away? Even with a big Bogenlampenschuss? Oh yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, probably. Okay, there's a limit to how high I can go. No. And apparently it doesn't matter how far I pull. Or maybe I have to do a more straight one? No. Not gonna happen. That's true. It is true. Okay, I think we're done. Let's continue. I feel a bit restless. You're done for the day. Yes. Yes, I'm beat. Beliebt. Are you looking forward to listening to some wishes? I'm really anxious, to be honest. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to handle it. Just sit behind the confession wall after twilight. People from town will come and let their hair hang through a slit in the wall. Wait, what? You listen to their wishes, and if you deem them worthy, cut their hair as a sign of acceptance. So we're deciding their wishes already. Tomorrow morning, I'll braid the hair you collect into your slingshot. Making it stronger, you'll be able to cover longer distances. But who am I to decide if a wish is worth it? You never taught me any rules. What are the ethics of wishing? Every dreamer has their own moral compass. My first disciple accepted every wish. That was a peculiar decade. No matter what, remember that the ceremony holds true power. If you land the shot, all the wishes you accept will come true. So, think about the kind of world you want to live in. And if I fail the shot, those people will never achieve their dreams? No pressure. I'll have dinner and then I'll head to the confession wall. Unsere Schleuder ist aus Menschenhahn? I guess so. 10 years and no ethics class? Special kind of human sacrifice. 2 egg omelette, cherry tomatoes, feta cheese, spinach leaves, sesame seeds, olive oil. I'm hungry now. Play some acoustic guitar. Meditate. And head to the confession wall. I'm so nervous. It does sound tasty, yeah. My mentor would say, let your training take over. I'm supposed to cut people's hair with this blade. They will offer me their braid and tell me what they wish for. If I deem the wish worthy, I need to hold A to perform the cut and collect their hair. I must do this before they recite the dreamer's poem. If I let them finish the poem, they'll understand I haven't accepted their wish and they'll leave. Okay, so that's the ending of their wishing when they recite the dreamer's poem, and then they will go if I haven't cut their hair. Lass nur die Easy-Wünsche annehmen. Let's see. I think I want to do this. Let's see how deep these wishes will go. Maybe someone just wants to have a PlayStation 5 Pro and then I'm gonna be fine with that. If someone is like, I want all these people to die, I will be thinking about it. How deep does the wishing well go? Exactly. Okay, I think I'm ready. That's some hair, alright. Hello, dreamer. Are you there? Why did I read him with a German accent somehow? Like Werner Herzog. Yes, I can feel your otherworldly presence. Please hear my wish. It's something that's gonna be good for everyone. It may be the oldest wish in the history of humankind. Rain. We need water, dreamer. I'm not even a farmer or anything. I just don't want to live through the water wars. Have you heard about that? Anyway, I digress. Please, dreamer, bring us rain. An appropriate amount of rain. Don't you go flooding anyone. Ah, sorry, no PS5 Pro for you, buddy. I want only those wishes to come true that won't come true. Ooh. You're trying to dribble the system. It's pretty clear which wishes went out, so would accept though. None. Okay, so I can make the dialogue move with A, but also accept the wish. But I guess I just have to hold A, and then it is different than pressing A. Just let us know. Let us not worry about that anymore, please. Okay, I guess we have to decide. I think rain is good. No rain. I mean, what is the alternative here? Are they saying there hasn't been rain yet and they are scared of a water shortage because they said something about a water war? But also, if we're messing with nature, will that do any good? Regen, I mean, wir können mit der Schleuder ins Wasser schießen, um es zu verdampfen. Dann entstehen Wolken und wenn wir das eine Woche lang machen, dann gibt es schon Regen. You're already trying to solve it in a different way. Okay, I think I'm gonna go easy on this one and just accept the wish. Release to collect hair. I think rain is not hurting anyone. In reasonable amounts, as they said. Who needs wishes if you got physics? Exactly, it's a physics simulator, right? Dreamer, I can't believe the day is finally almost here. How are you feeling? Nervous? Sorry, I know you can't talk to us. Anyway, the wish. I want you to bring back the St. Helena mountain bush. It's an extinct flower that only existed on an island in the South Atlantic Ocean. Oh, this is actually part of our world? I want a whole field of them to grow here in our town. My books say it had colorful flowers with intricate textures. I'm going to create the most unique flower arrangements with them. They're called Acalypha rubrinervis, in case it affects your wish accuracy or something. Anyway, I hope I'm not coming across as petty. It doesn't feel like it makes much sense to say no here. Rain with all these burning candles and chalices? Well, maybe that's a bad thing. Mit mehr Haaren wird unsere Schleuder stärker. Cut it all? Maybe. I don't want to be too strict. I'm gonna accept. So far, people wished for very natural things. But it's interesting also that it seems like they all have the same hair. Like dark braided hair, while we have blonde hair, for example. Dreamer, listen to me. This is my last batch of hair. I'm balding at alarming speeds. It's been extremely challenging to grow this braid. But here we are. At first, I wanted to ask for the most beautiful hair in this world. But after so much thought, I feel it wouldn't suit me. So, I want to have the most handsome shaved head. A skull so beautiful that artists feel awestruck in my presence and have the urge to paint immediately. I want poets to write about the shape of my head. We've heard too many tales about beautiful long hair. Let's give this world a legend about a spectacular cranium. Okay, we love a bald king, but also it feels a little bit self-centered to expect people to marvel at your skull, and so that they feel the urge to paint you. I don't think that's a wise choice. And welcome back, Fears. Welcome back. So with this one, I'm like, I think you're probably already beautiful. Something for bald people around the globe to dream about. Come on. Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn grey. I'm sorry. I have to make choices. I'm trying to be... Oh, that's it? I'm trying to... I don't know. I'm trying to do integrity choices somehow, you know? Like, I'm trying to think about what makes sense. You could also probably say that just granting all the wishes is fine, but I don't think that it works like that. Let them keep their hair so they can make a wiser last wish next time. Yeah, true. True. And the dreamer dreams of a couple sitting by a stream, the riverbed full of rare flowers. One of them makes a wreath and places it atop the other's weird bald head. Oh, I see what they did here. That's cute. And the dreamer turns in her bed. The universe vanishes. Okay, the dreamer is her. I might have used the wrong pronouns before. It's a new day. Morning, dreamer. I'm just finishing braiding in the hair you collected last night. This is by far my favorite part of the ritual. The joy of witnessing how you finally connect with the true strength of your training. Plus, braiding is pretty relaxing. How did you find the wish granting? Exciting, I love being some sort of mythical fairy. And she was a fairy. Yeah, let's pick that. Exciting, I love being some sort of mythical fairy. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. You had me a bit worried. Wishmongering can be taxing. Anyway, I'm done here. I'm done. Here. Enjoy the new strength. Thank you. He was a mythical fairy. Yes. Ooh, that's far. Now I have to recalibrate my... Okay, maybe... Okay, can I light up this one now? Almost. Ah. Unlearn everything? Yeah, I wasn't good before and I'm also not good now, so I guess this one's not reachable. This one was. Whispered into millions. With 10 of them, silence felt endless. Wished to become 100, 1,000, a billion. The world stretched and reshaped, bound by magic. The earth will never outgrow them. Okay. It's not easy. No, it's like you don't have a crosshair, which makes it hard because I never really know where to like shoot at. It's more like a trial and error thing. Ugh. Oh, it does this thing. Yeah, once it like rumbles and shakes, it goes very far. That's too far already. We're going to shoot from here. Yes. We're gonna shoot from here. That's why I'm so scared about the responsibility of having to hit this one in the back. Like, ooh my. Okay, maybe I can. Okay, I think I can see a pattern here. The middle, like the center between the tip of their fingers and the hold to charge RT thing. Like if I'm right in the middle. Oh, it's still too far right. So maybe more like this. Yeah, that seems right. So maybe like a 2/3 ratio thing. That works. Nope. Oops. Why is it so hard to hit? There we go. And then this one. Maybe we can do this. Let's try. Let's go. Oh, too far. Holy. There's no way I can hit this. Yeah. I'm with the back at the wall now. Ah. Okay, the question now is, do I have to relight all of them again? Or is it enough if I just do some of them? Because it doesn't give achievements now for each of them. The new ones? Ah, that makes sense, yeah. But I don't think I can reach that many new ones for now. It seems like it's very limited to do this. This one again, maybe? Yeah, maybe if I do a bit more of a arc shot. It almost feels like I can do it, but then again, I'm not sure. So let's go very high up, arc shot from here. Problem now is the direction. No. No. Yeah, I actually don't know if I can do this. This one should be possible though. Why is it not lit up? Oh yeah. That looked almost right. Nice. We have a voltage. Vast shifts occur through seemingly insignificant wishes. Sky changed colors dozens of times. Fate unfazed. One man asked to harness lightning. Fate erupted. Okay, they have very weird wishes. Someone wanted to capture lightning. Wild. Almost behind the house to the very left. Oh, really? This one? Or maybe... It's too far away, that one, yeah. I think it is. Oh, did I light this one up before? I don't think I have. Let me try from here. During calamity, thousands let their hair grow, infinite lines behind the wall by the decade's end, feeding a flame burdened with the weight of the world. Okay. I think this is it, right? There's maybe this one can be reached, but I don't know how yet. Maybe I have to get closer and not shoot as far, and maybe more archy. Archy. Like this. It's too far. What if I go further back? Do I still see it? Nah, it's hard to reach from here. Maybe I can do it like a almost blind shot. Not the right direction though. Coherence. Thank you, Foodie. Thank you, Foodie. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the resub. And welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna give up on this one. There's no way I can do this. Satisfied? Yes, enough training. How is your confidence? 0? Better. Worse. Changes by the hour. Maybe you're just hungry. I prepared you a little treat today to raise your spirits. Thank you. Chicken broth, carrot, potato, garlic, chili flakes, 3 quail eggs, getting warm in the center of the bowl, a side of white rice. Doodling in your old sketchbook. Ginger infusion with a dash of honey. Meditate. 3 eggs. You head to the confession wall. Oh, the wishes. Let's see. I'm just, I need to check something really quick. Give me a sec. I just realized that the general color temperature of my cam is a bit off today. I think it's, yeah. There was definitely some coldness to the image. It's a beautiful night, isn't it, Dreamer? I've been growing all this hair to ask you to help me succeed in my studies, but I think I'm gonna use it for something else in the end, if you'll allow it. Make my parents get along, please. They've been married for 25 years by now, but they argue
hair to hair.
Constantly. Hair to hair. That is so accurate. Literally, yes. They've been married for 25 years now, but they argue constantly. I'm planning on moving away soon, and I'm afraid of leaving the two of them alone without me there to diffuse their quarrels. So, can you use this hair to make them coexist in harmony, please? I'm torn on this one because I think sometimes people should just separate. But also at the same time, if they won't separate and they will just go at each other's throats, maybe we should prevent that. It's a tough one. I think I'm gonna go with no here. Have them focus on the things they love about each other. Make them more forgiving, more understanding. You're getting at me now. I know they can be happy, they just don't know how to grow out of the poison dynamic they fell into. Yeah. Will you do that for them, Dreamer? Okay. If they get along, it's fine, right? It's not like we make them. I mean, the wish makes them, I think. It feels somehow manipulative to meddle in people's attitudes in that way. We will heavily judge you based on your decisions, so this is what I expect and nothing else. I think I'm gonna skip this. I think it's too manipulative to, like, if someone came by and was like, oh, please make this person love me, you know which movie I'm talking about. That's just it. Like, don't mess around with that. I'm just evaluating your barber skills. Yeah. I'm gonna skip that. Back rooms, right? Yes, that's what I was talking about. Back rooms. No, I was talking about Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. What a beautiful night. Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn gray. I'm sorry. Hey, dreamer. I'm head over heels for this boy. Yeah, see, this is where it starts. Like, now somebody wants to, like, love manipulate someone. I'm head over heels for this boy. There's no one else like him in the world. He's kind, smart, has a contagious laugh, and he's so hot. The other day we went for a swim at the lake and I almost passed out when he came out of the water. He looked radiant, so excited about some weird piece of wood he found on the lake bed. Please, dreamer, make him fall in love with me. I need him to be my happily ever after. No. Haven't you watched any movies recently? We can't do that. I think this also gets at the core of what we discussed in a previous stream about the movie Obsession. Like, stripping someone of their agency to decide what they want is such a horrible, horrible idea. And I'm not gonna partake in that. It's, you know, like, it's people, it's every individual's choice, and especially when it comes to romance things, man. I'm not gonna support this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise I'll make him the happiest person on earth. I beg of you. Sorry. Oh, dreamer behind the wall. Hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid. Or watch the dream turn grey. Sorry. Sorry. I need strength. Give me the strength to leave this country. I love it here. Love the culture, love our town, love these mountains. And I love her. And she loved me. Well, I feel like she still loves me, but we can't be together anymore. I don't think I will ever be able to move on. Please, dreamer, I want a new life. Is that... Okay, so now you're asking me to give you strength and not, like, manipulate the other person, right? So yeah, this one feels very understandable to me. With new mountains, new town, new culture. Yeah. If you feel like you need some sort of push to give you strength, to make you pursue what you want to do, I think we can grant this wish. We can give inspiration, yes. Let's do it. I think this is the first one of this night. So we might not have enough hair for tomorrow. I think it's like a push by... In the end, they'll still make the choice. Yeah. True. Hello! I want a pink cat. I've never seen a pink cat. I want that. With the pinkest fur. And I want to be best friends. But it also needs to be invisible to my parents. They won't let me have a cat of any color. Come on, Dreamer. Okay, chat, I kind of refer this one to you. What do you say? Granted? I think pink cat sounds fine. Do not put this on us. Ooh, okay. The responsibility. I thought I could be cheeky and just like put it off and let chat decide. Unless they use drugs to see the cat. Oh. Oh, you're saying this is like a euphemism or like some sort of like they basically just asked for drugs. This is obviously a kid, but I love that you gave him a voice of a 50-year-old. No, but for me, I don't know why. For me, it sounded like a jolly old man that wanted the pink cat. For me, it didn't sound like a kid. It's also hard to... I sometimes just randomly pick a voice without having read any line before, so it was kind of random at least. Maybe they have a cat allergy? This might turn into catastrophe? Wait, what? It's like a jolly Uncle Roger, yes. I think I'm gonna grant this. Yes, let's do it. Granting wishes is tiresome. And the dreamer dreams. The pinkest cat tiptoes gracefully through a glass temple and... Oh! Finds a cozy spot where all the sunbeams converge. A pink invisible cat can't do no harm. What is that movie called? Like Rosa Roter Panther? What's that in English? Clouseau or something? No. Pink Panther, maybe? Is it Pink Panther? Okay. I was just thinking about that. They don't do any harm, right? They don't. So I think we're good. The cat lies down and dreams within the dreamer's dream. About a woman full of determination descending into a dark pit. Every time she looks back, she can see the silhouettes of people crying, but she pushes through. Oh, there was a woman that asked us to give her strength to leave. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, that's truly cat paradise, true. The pink cat yawns, the universe vanishes. The dreamer turns in her bed, the cat vanishes. Okay. It's a new day. Morning, dreamer. The braid is coming along nicely. If you keep up this pace, you should be able to reach the chalice soon. We still have several days before the ceremony, so don't feel pressured to grant any wishes you're uncomfortable with. How many days are left? I can't tell you that. I don't want to condition your judgment too much. It wouldn't be fair on the townsfolk. You've got time for now. That's all the guidance I can offer on this matter. I understand. Better get some training in there. So now we have even further. Maybe... What can I reach now? Doesn't seem like it's going further. Oh, maybe it does. They took away the thing, the UI element that said R2. It still worked. Entropy. The dreamer said dreamers should be enshrined. The dreamer made shrines withstand time. The dreamer wanted to be forgotten. The dreamer saw beauty in decay. So some of the dreamers wanted to be remembered and basically conserved. But some of them embraced to be forgotten and vanish. Okay. Did I do this one before? Ein Gräfin und Fudge Raid. Hello. Welcome in, peeps. Hello, hello. Danke für den Raid, Gräfin und ich denke mal Fudge, ne? Wahrscheinlich habt ihr multiplayert heute. Hi Bob, welcome, welcome. Hi Spitty, hello. Hi Kaya, 1, 2, 3 irgendwas. Hi Morg, hello, hello, hello Fudge. How's it going? Hi Horst. Hi Horst, so. Wir haben gemalt und versteckt. Ah, ihr habt Mecha Chameleon gespielt. Nice. Ich habe viel von dem Spiel gesehen, aber noch nicht selbst gespielt. 1, 2, 3 Kartoffelbrei. How Hawk, auch nicht schlecht, ja. Das ist so ein bisschen die Mischung mit den Sprachen und so. Yes, es wurde wieder gemalt und sich versteckt. Nice, nice. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet einen wunderbaren Stream. Willkommen. Danke für den Raid. Please feel free to do a shout out, mods, if you like. Both of them, fabulous streamers. Griffin already, we got rated by you loads of times, but yeah, Griffin is a wonderful streamer who's doing tons of different games, variety, but also sometimes a bit more experimental streams with like building stuff on stream or experimenting with music. But yeah, they've been playing some amazing games over there, from Outer Wilds to Obra Dinn and all the good puzzle games we also do like and appreciate here. And the Jura communities here quite regularly coming over with raids. Also lovely people that do some study content for people who are studying law here in Germany, but also they play different kinds of games and sometimes they play games together with their two channels. Genau, 17 Zucker für den Adel. Danke, Kurenschkin. Achso, I forgot. 3, 2, 1 Raid. Ich habe bis vorgestern noch selber keine Raid-Message gehabt. Jetzt haben wir endlich eine. Mal sehen, ob ich die vergesse in Zukunft. Wenigstens eine mit korrekter Message. Ja. Doing whatever I like. Yes. So very, very freestyle and very cozy streams over there. Danke, Kurenschkin, für den Shoutout. What did you pick for a raid message? Nothing special, like really nothing special. I think if you put in exclamation point raid, you will see it's just like 2 Bonjooks and Legume raid. Because I just wanted to have something simple without too much of a hassle to think about it even longer. Because I had it on my to-do list for months. And I never really picked one, so I just went with it and picked that one. Wie werden die Pronomen bei manchen direkt angezeigt im Chat-Overlay? Ist das eine Integration? Yes. Gib mal ein Ausrufezeichen Pronouns. Dann landest du auf einer Browser-Extension, bei der du das für dich konfigurieren kannst, was deine Pronouns sind zum einen. Und du kannst eine Browser-Extension herunterladen, die dir dann in deinem Twitch-Chat anzeigt, wer welche Pronouns eingestellt hat. Also du siehst dann die Pronouns von den anderen Menschen. Und das, was du hier im Stream siehst, ist von meinem eigenen Chat-Tool. Das macht halt das Gleiche. Das checkt dann halt, hat jemand seine Pronouns hinterlegt oder ihre. Und dann wird das entsprechend angezeigt. Genau. Check das mal aus auf dem Link. Wow. Ja, danke. Fürs Rüberraiden. Vielen, vielen Dank. Wir spielen gerade. Ich versuche kurz mal ein kleines bisschen Catch-up zu geben. Wir spielen Many Nights a Whisper. Ein sehr, sehr interessantes, bisschen so surreal anmutendes, abstrakteres Spiel. Wir spielen eine junge Person, die beauftragt wurde, für eine fiktive Gesellschaft hier ein Ritual irgendwann durchzuführen. Das steht in ein paar Tagen an und wir müssen dafür üben. Das Ritual besteht darin, dass wir einen Feuerball in solche Kelche schießen müssen. Und am Ende, ganz weit weg von uns, ist so ein Riesenkelch, den wir dann mit einem Hit treffen müssen. Das heißt, wir müssen üben. Wenn wir das schaffen, dann werden die Wünsche aller Menschen erfüllt. Wenn wir es nicht schaffen, wird niemandes Wunsch ever erfüllt. Also, no pressure, low stakes situation. Genau, und wir werden währenddessen, sammeln wir die Wünsche der Menschen ein. Die kommen dann nachts an so eine Wunschmauer. Und wir entscheiden, ob der Wunsch es wert ist, gewünscht zu werden oder nicht. Das heißt, wir haben sehr viel Verantwortung. Frieden auf Erden wäre ein schöner Wunsch, aber bisher hat sich das noch keiner gewünscht. Wäre schon schön. Es gab einmal, hey, können meine Eltern bitte Frieden haben? Da habe ich dann aber nicht eingegriffen, weil ich der Meinung bin, man sollte Menschen nicht so manipulieren. So there's a little bit of like moral questions and choices you have to make in the game as well. It's very, very interesting, but also I would say it's very poetically written. Some of the things don't really, yeah, they leave much to interpretation so far. Jemand hat sich Regen gewünscht zum Beispiel, genau. Die Frage ist dann nur, wie viel Regen und so weiter und so fort. Hab das mal vor Jahrhunderten hinterlegt. Yes. Da müsste es auch anzeigen, ne, glaube ich. Alright. Welcome in. Tut auch gerne euren Afterstream Care und so weiter. Aber chillt auch gerne noch mit uns hier im Chat. Wir freuen uns immer. Und schaut euch das Spiel zusammen mit uns an. So, I'm gonna switch over to the game and English again at this point. So when the Legume misses, there will be drought. Oh no. An appropriate amount of rain. Yeah. Yeah, there will be catastrophes. I'll cuddle my bed now. Oh wait, what's that? That's Icelandic, Kixi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I would probably say Guthanot. Maybe. It sounds like a knot. Sleep well, Kixi, sleep well. Night night. Not when. I believe I believe in you. Or a flood. Or a flood. Okay. So I'm currently practicing with these. Okay, I'm gonna show you the shells I have to hit. That's the one in the very far back, if you can see. It is Icelandic, and I can't judge the pronunciation either. Okay. And at the moment, I can't shoot as much. Not that far, I mean. But I can test with like closer chalices to get a feel for how to aim. There's no like crosshair or aiming controls, but you have to just guess how to shoot. Nice. And then every time you hit a new chalice, the achievements actually tell the story a little bit. All of those chalices have some sort of like memory. I gotta head to bed as well. I'm excited to watch the VOD. Oh, nice, Obi. Okay. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry it took us so long to actually reach the game at this point. Yeah, have fun watching the VOD and good night to you. Sleep well. Thanks for being here. Very cool that you could recognize the language. Yeah, it's there's some like telltale signs when you see some sort of letters sometimes. But also I kind of nerd out in that space of language recognition. I like doing these things in puzzles and stuff. We're 2 hours into a 1 hour game stream, by the way. Yeah, I know. It's expected. Exactly what I expected. So, last dream. The dreamer decided dreamers shouldn't be able to wish. No one has wished for dreamers to wish since then. So the dreamer decided that dreamers themselves shouldn't be able to wish. And that decision just overruled everything and can only be reverted if someone wished for the dreamers to wish again. Interesting. We did talk for an hour. That's true. That's true. Yeah. This could be it. Seems like I've lit up these ones before, maybe. This one was hard to reach last time, so let's try this one now. And then the one behind the house, maybe. Ah, it's too far again, huh? It's weird. I can't reach that one for some reason. Oh, this one's too far away. No, no way. Okay, I think... Oh, is it like... Am I missing these ones before, or do some of them pop up very recently? Because there's one behind these trees here. Can we spam shot? Not really. It feels like it doesn't do any difference if I change the arc. Maybe it does. It does, okay. Prophecy of Constraint. As the wise 7th mentor said, wishing will never shatter reality. The piling of rules will lead to immobility. One day, the last wish will be made and the cosmos will be complete. Okay. I think they are always there, but you might have just ignored them since they were too far away. Yeah, maybe, but I guess the more likely explanation is I just didn't see them before. So maybe I can reach this one too by just having it more flat. Yeah, that works. Wishing will never shatter reality. Let's see about that. Because it's beautiful, the last dreamer would return 10 years later, long braid in tow, and asked her successor to make wishing as charming as it was demanding. Do they go away after they've done this? Because they say they return 10 years later. So it tells us not to accept unreasonable wishes. Yeah, I kind of felt that way, that we shouldn't like mess up too much with what we grant. Like it could have really bad consequences maybe. Yeah. Okay, I think we're done. The rest is probably way too far. Are you done? Yes, enough training. How do you feel about your training now that you're gaining power? It's fine. I like the routine. I like the exercise. It's good for the mind and the body. Even if I can't reach the sacred chalice right now, I feel it's important I become as familiar as I can with the slingshot. You make me so proud. I feel you barely need my guidance at all. Ah, don't say that. I'm gonna get some rest before hitting the confession wall. Rest well. I'll join the bed train too. Nachti and happy aiming. Dankeschön, Welle. Sleep well, sleep well. Nachti Nacht. Plot twist, the sacred chalice is secretly a radio telescope. Yeah, very likely. Looking at it. Oh, fuck it. Pepperoni pizza. Masturbate. Okay, this night is actually for enjoyment, I guess. Lie in bed looking for weird shapes on the ceiling. You head to the confession wall. That's a good night. Can't argue that. Dreamer. Can one dream without the need for sleep? I mean, can they dream? Because that's exactly what I want. I want to never sleep again. Oh. Damn. There's so much stuff I want to do in this life and so little time. Days keep getting shorter as I age. I want to invest my days in the people I love, traveling, sharing meals, dancing. And I want to use my nights to advance in my career, work undistracted, while everyone's asleep. Wouldn't that be anyone's dream? Would you please allow me to experience my life to the fullest? Oh, how I feel this wish. Oh, how I feel this wish. I could play so many more games. I could do so many more streams. I could stream for you 24/7. No. It's just that I feel that so many things that I would like to do and I don't find the time to do them. And the older I get, the harder it feels to find the time. It's a bit depressing, to be totally honest. So I also do think that I think that even if we granted this wish for the person and they would get another additional 8 hours a day to do other things, at some point they will feel like even that's not enough. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be, I think this is it's a, what is it called? Like a never-ending treadmill situation. You will always ask for more and more. So sometimes limits can help you choose and prioritize. But also, again, this is very theoretical. So practically speaking, just give them an extra 8 hours and they will be fine. I mean, if it's even 8 hours. My sleep schedule right now is just 6 hours usually, but you better wish for us to be able to watch as well. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a problem. I think it's gonna be more of a rotation than of people. Oh, Jevons paradox. Increased capacity induces increased demand. Oh, okay, interesting. Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah. Have you watched the movie Click? It's supposed to be a comedy, but I watched it when I was younger and it hit me like a truck and I cried so much. No, I have not watched that. But I do remember... a movie poster of sorts. Maybe with a TV remote on it or something. 8 hours more time doesn't help you if you're tired all the time. Right, they didn't say if they will be like rested. It's not a good movie, but it's about controlling time. Yeah, these kinds of things really mess me up too. Like whenever you are messing around with time. Yeah. That's, for example, one of the reasons why one of the Nolan movies hit so hard for me, like Interstellar, in parts. But yeah, I understand, I think. It's originally about building road infrastructure, but it fits in other situations as well. So I have to. Jevons paradox. Okay. I think a thing that caught me up when I played this game is that I don't know what failure means in some of these situations. If I accept this wish and fail, does this person oh yeah, have to sleep forever, or does nothing really change for them? I actually didn't go into that. Like I didn't think about it in that way. For me it was more like, yeah, how did they phrase it in the beginning? When we fail, their wishes will not be fulfilled. So does that mean the opposite becomes true actually? I didn't read it that way in the beginning, but maybe that is a bit of a confusion. Ah yeah, that makes sense, that road example. What's that fairy tale about the princess who slept for 100 years? I'm not so familiar with fairy tales, unfortunately. Wait, do you mean like, that's just Dornröschen, right? Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, that's Dornröschen, right? Yes, yes, okay. So I know a little bit. Maybe the most famous one. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be bold here. So you know what failure means. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna just grant the wish. Let's see what happens. Because I do relate. I understand. I understand. Okay. Dreamer, hello. I want to be a rock star. I want to be world famous, appear on radio and TV constantly. I'm decent with a guitar and I have a pretty unique voice, but everyone tells me I don't have the charisma to make it big. That's unfair. Life should be based on talent, not popularity. Come on, destroy those barriers for me. Brother, no. I don't think that's a wise choice. Just leveling up or sling, yeah. I want to be the most famous musician of all time. I don't think you want to be. Oh, dreamer behind the wall. Hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid. Or watch the dream turn grey. Just take the College of Glamour at 3rd level. College of Glamour? What? What is that? Wait, Mantle of Inspiration at level 5? Wait, that sounds like D&D. Yeah, okay. I only played Baldur's Gate 3 recently, so some sort of like something rang a bell, but er hat leider nicht genug Charisma für den Wish. That's why that's Charisma giving stuff. Okay, I see what you're saying. For the Charisma. Oh, sorry, at level 3, Mantle of Majesty at 6th level. I wouldn't be able to correct you. You could tell me anything, Koenchkin. Hello, Mr. Dreamer. I'm not... Oh, that's me. I'm not... Oh, I should remain silent. I wish to be a hero. I want to sense where there's trouble and to be able to fix it. I want people to celebrate my arrival wherever I go, making everyone happy. But not yet. Oh, it took me like... Okay, it took me a second. They said, hey, Mr. Dreamer. That's why we were reacting. Okay, it took me a few seconds here. Because they misgendered us. But not yet. My mom says it's important for me to finish school first. Oh, that's again a child. It's so hard to read them if you don't know what character it is. But I don't want to be a dumb hero. Anyway, I should go to bed now. Thank you, Dreamer. You don't want to be a superhero. You can be a hero for other people without having to be super. Oh yes, yes, the prayer. Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn grey. It's a nice touch. Yeah, it was a bit. It wasn't that subtle, but it was. Yeah, I didn't realize it quickly. Dreamer, send me back in time. That's again too much. Send me back in time. I want to start over. Now I have a clear picture of what life is about. I think that is an illusion. I think that is an illusion. There's also interesting parts that, you know, the concept of time is not as universal as you might think. Like the conception or like the perception of time is what I'm trying to say. Works differently in different cultures, and then also it's kind of differently manifested in different languages. This going back to restart the level notion, I don't vibe with that. So I'm gonna say no anyway. I want to be born again, but keep everything I know. Well, maybe skip the baby years, send me back to the first day of school. That should be enough. I promise I won't look up any lottery numbers or anything like that. I just want a proper shot at life. I've messed it up too much at this point. Okay, I would say if I were able to talk now, maybe you can right some wrongs you've done and yeah, try to make amends with the messing up you've done before. I don't know. I know it's hard, but maybe it's possible. I can't find a good reason to keep going. Okay. But if I could only try again. Now you got me there. This time I'd make it right. I still can cut. This is a sweaty one. They I don't know. They kind of hinted at suicidal tendencies. I really don't like this one. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But going back in time, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm sorry. Hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid. Watch the dream turn grey. Yes, there should exactly. I was thinking about like getting community help, and that could be therapy, or that could also be, yeah. I mean, we don't know much about this society, but apparently people are very similar to us, right? It's basically everyday people. Yes. Okay, I gotta skip quickly through that D&D stuff. Oh, okay, you sing and like do stuff. You perform some arts and then it counts to your charisma. Okay, interesting. This reminds me of when I was a little kid. I one day had the realization that I could erase poverty by asking Santa to give gifts to all children around the world. And I was so mad when Santa replied, I can't do that. Wait, you actually asked? Did you actually ask a like real life Santa, like a person in a costume? And they answered? I can't do that? Sad. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one though. Sorry. Go get some help, my friend. And the dreamer dreams. With a woman sitting in the darkness, the world has stopped, but she keeps going. Forever going. She turns on the TV and sees static noise. The dreamer walks into the room and turns off the TV. Time to wake up. Yeah, I think this was a sad outcome here. I'm sorry, Fears. I'm afraid I can't do that. Yes. That was hell. No, Santa 9000 maybe. It's a new day. Oh, nice. Morning, dreamer. I wish I could adequately convey how happy I feel right now. This is the 4th time I've lived this part of the ceremony. So you already guided 4 dreamers before? Or the 3 dreamers before? I'm almost 70 now. I know, I don't look it. Thank you very much. The funny thing is, I thought that as I got older, I'd get tougher. Impassive even. But I surprise myself by getting more emotional the more I age. Yeah, I think that's the same for me. I've been guiding you for 10 years now. I treasure every conversation we've had. Braiding this hair for you fills me with love. Here, done. Go train for a bit now. Oh, the music. This beat. Oh, look, there's a ship, a boat going by. That's gonna be fun. Close. Oof. So far. Come on. Oh, there we go. Honoring a thief. Once upon a time, a thief tried to steal the stars from the surface of the sea. To honor their naivety, fishermen sailed before the training ground, trying to catch some for them. You know, this thing they say, if you're not a communist at age 20, you have no heart. If you're still a communist at age 40, you have no brain. Wait, where did I hear that one before? They, the sayers of things. Feels like this could be further from the truth. Yeah. Okay, I have to modulate with the arc. The origin of hate. Since the 10th mentor decided to kill their dreamer, all humans are born with a fractured soul, with anger seeping through the cracks. The 10th mentor killed their dreamer. Why? What did they do? I mean, they must have not done anything to be killed, but maybe they did something. Cosmic cruelty. The fallen star learned how her gift made everyone miserable. Only upon imposing a barrier and punishment did humans enjoy the boon. We'll be heading out. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you, Fears. Thanks for being here and have a lovely time zone. And see you next time. Bye bye. It was lovely having you. On the other hand, if you grew into a world where at age 40 everything was stable and not burning at every end like our world today, perhaps you could delude yourself into thinking that all the world's problems had been solved. Okay, I've done these two. Maybe we can go for this one now. Primal emotion. Though some heartbroken townsfolk have tried to extinguish love, each generation finds a new name and a new way to share that throbbing spark born of treasured company. The throbbing spark born of treasured company, aka love. That's a nice way of putting it. Let's try to reach those, but I think they're too far away. Oh, they're not. I think we can reach it. Round around. A dreamer once made the world round just to win an argument. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that is reachable. Just have to find the right direction for it. Ah. Yeah, come on. Feels like it's just out of range. Oh, that was almost in. That must have been inside. Come on. Yeah, still the game doesn't trigger it for some reason. Let's do it again. No, game doesn't trigger it. Okay. I think we're done with the training. Satisfied? Yes, time to get some rest. Good work. Before you go to bed, an enigma for you. Who is the sibling of death? What? Think about it while you attend to the confession wall. Answer me tomorrow. The sibling of death? Birth? Maybe? Sardines, onion soup, lemon yogurt. Drawing while thinking about that pesky enigma. Inspect your abs and biceps in front of the mirror. Nice. Who is the sibling of death? You head to the confession wall. Dreamer, for years I've been growing this braid to ask you to make me rich. But this last year something happened that rocked my world. I had a daughter. Now I don't care about riches. My daughter, she's so precious to me. She made me value what's really important in life. Now all I am is worried about what's to come, about taking care of her. She's healthy and happy. She's just a baby with the most beautiful laugh. And I know how life can be. I know how easy it is to be scarred by pain. And I think about her growing up and getting hurt, really hurt, in that way where you never get to smile again the way you used to. I want her soul to never break. I don't want my daughter to suffer. Please. I completely understand the wish, and I think I'm gonna grant it. I don't think... I mean, it could have impact on her surroundings. Like, she might not get hurt, but maybe she will hurt others. It's again one of those things, like, if you don't know how hurt feels, you might not be able to empathize with others, then you might hurt others. Maybe you need to know how hurt feels. No, OBS, I don't like to update right now. What is going on? I'll do this later. Sibling of death, the only thing that defines the siblings is that they have the same parents. So who's the mother of death? That is the question. I don't know. I'm still gonna grant the wish, I think. I mean, I'll grant the possibility of the wish. I don't even know if it's gonna work out. Finally! I've been waiting for 7 years for this moment. Listen, no one in town believes me, but you have to. 7 years ago, I experienced an encounter. It was a biped creature, twice as tall as me, covered in slimy feathers. Their smell was intoxicating. I couldn't get enough of it. Just a whiff sent me into a 3-day trance of pure bliss. Okay, I think they went into the forest and had the wrong mushroom. Since then, I keep having these nightmares. I know they're watching. I can't go on like this. I'm at the end of my rope. Dreamer, make the aliens show themselves. Oof. I don't care about anything else. I don't want to feel crazy for the rest of my life. No more games. Make the aliens show themselves. What if they're bad aliens and they don't intend to let humans live? Just thinking about the practical consequences here. Too many people in this world suffer because of them, just like me. I know you're there. Sorry, please. Make aliens known to all mankind. Okay, I don't know. I kind of feel playful right now, and I want to grant this one just to see what happens, if we can make it happen. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not sure if it's morally the right choice here, but... Okay, we're gonna make aliens appear, I guess. Or maybe if we miss the chalice, maybe not appear. Let's see. I don't want to die. I'm only 63. I've been battling cancer for a couple of years. I stayed strong just thinking about this day. The thought of getting to meet you gave me strength. It's kept me alive beyond what any doctor thought was possible. I'm a shadow of my former self, about to crumble. But I made it. Dreamer, save my life. Allow me to keep going. I mean... Why would I not grant this wish? I can't die without enacting my revenge. Oh! Oh! Oh, wait. I should have... Why? Okay. So we don't know this person. Apparently, they're just out for revenge. That turns the tables. The tables turns a bit. Introducing the occupants to Earth. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Okay, what is it with this revenge? The moment I recover my strength, I'll go and kill the son of a bitch who stole my life's work. Okay, this is kind of a trolley problem-ish situation. I know. I could just ask you to kill him to make him suffer. But I'd rather take care of that myself. Am I gonna save a murderous cancer patient? What do you say? Will you grant me a shot at a fuller life? Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn grey. Yes. Okay. Let's not think about that further. That was a tough choice. Hey, make tobacco cheap and healthy. I swear I've tried to quit, I've tried everything, but smoking just feels so fucking good. I'm smoking right now, in fact, hope you don't mind. I'm willing to go as far as spending my wish on this to make everyone in the world happy. Imagine if smoking actually improved your health. Ah, so fucking good. Smoking in the cinema, imagine. Come on, this is a no-brainer. You'd be saving millions of lives. I hate cigarettes. You just approached the wrong person. Cigarette a day could keep the doctor away. Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn grey. Sorry. And the dreamer dreams off. A kid's birthday party full of balloons. An alien was hired to perform as a clown. And the dreamer turns in her bed. The universe vanishes. Who is the sibling of death? It's a new day. Morning, dreamer. Come on, spit it out. Who is the sibling of death? What? The enigma is for you. Who do you think is the sibling of death? Violence? Boredom? Sleep? Freedom, submission. None of those, except maybe for sleep, makes sense. Oh, it is in Greek mythology? Okay, then I'll go for sleep. That's the canonical answer, yes. Did you look up the solution online? No, I didn't. I mean, I got kind of confirmation from online in chat, but I actually said sleep makes the most sense before I read that. Yes, haha. No, I swear. Well, you're not the first streamer to come up with the canonical answer on their own. I guess it's ingrained in our being in a way. This is apparently humanity's oldest enigma. The question arose when we started thinking about death. For those awake, death didn't feel much different from when someone was sleeping, only eternal. So they wondered, will they ever wake up? That's why we started burying bodies and leaving personal items next to them in case the dead needed them whenever they came back. Hence, who's the sibling of death? Okay, but what does it have to do with what I do at the confession wall? Ah, yet another enigma. Treasure it before you come up with an answer. Enough chit-chat, time to train. Alright, let's go for the far ones now. Let's get it done. It's so wild, I still can't reach that somehow, I don't know why. It feels like it's the same distance we're shooting. What is this? Why? Why is it exactly the same now? I might have missed some. I don't know. Weird. Done this one, I've done this one, I've done this one. I don't feel like there's anything I can do that's new. A while. One more try. No. Doesn't feel right. Done for the day? Yeah. Very well. Rest up before heading to the confession wall. Sure thing. Tofu cubes, broccoli, and green and red peppers, all stir-fried with olive oil and paprika. Dash of lime juice. For today, a long warm bath. What the hell does death or sleep have to do with granting wishes? You can't relax in the bath. You feel like your mentor is a nuisance? I don't think so. A blessing. You get dressed and head to the confession wall. Good night, dreamer. Please make gender irrelevant. The big questions coming up here. It's driving me nuts. I don't want to care about it, but everybody does, and it's hurting so many people. I don't know if I'm a man or a woman. Sometimes it feels like neither. Sometimes it feels like both. And I feel like I only obsess over it because it determines who I am within a context. Some time ago, I had to spend a few weeks on my own, house sitting a cabin in the woods for my family. No internet connection. And the noise just stopped. I was just myself. Gender became irrelevant. I wish their blessing on everybody. Everyone's just performing. Their true selves can only flourish once they're freed from their roles. How do you feel about it? I think we can abolish gender. It's interesting that they put so many, like, kind of small, banal questions next to very big ones. Religion. Let's get rid of it once and for all. Okay. This one is the night of the big questions, it feels like. It makes me mad that no one has wished for this before. This is the first decade I've been able to join the ritual. So many fucking problems, wars, hate, you name it, all in the name of religion. I know it won't get rid of humanity's devilry, but at least it'll be harder for certain people in power to manipulate the masses. I'm okay with us being capable of evil, but doing so in the name of some imaginary being, it's nuts. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Actually, now the character's saying that. Isn't what we're doing here some form of religion too? Oh, I mustn't I can choose. I'm not gonna answer. I mustn't speak. We've been plagued by religion for millennia now. It's time for society to grow out of it. Please. So, I don't think this is a plausible wish, because there's gonna, like, even if we abolished religions and it takes one more, like, reason or justification away for some people to do cruel things, there will be other things that people will flock around, like religion. People are religious about certain CEOs. People are religious about capitalism. People are religious about other things. And they will defend it to their death. They will kill people for it. People are religious about profit. People are religious about anything, really. So I don't think abolishing religion will make the world any better. Also, I think it's a very, very hard generalization to blame these things on religion alone, because it's what people are making of it. And it's also in the context of certain societies how these things are being misused for political reasons, for totally batshit ideological reasons. And I don't think that's a fair treatment of religions in general. But also, I am not a religious person. I think I can value and appreciate if other people find something good in religions. And thus, for me, the answer is clear. This doesn't work. So I'm gonna say no to that wish. Please. Oh, Dreamer behind the wall. Yes, yes, yes. Also, if you want to abolish religions, then all of this will be abolished because we're doing something ritualistic, religious, I guess, here. So, I don't know. Okay, I feel like I kinda underestimated how long it will take me to play the game. I hope it's not too long anymore, because I'm actually getting super tired by now. Let's see. Let's get through this. Hey, I don't want to be forced to work another day in my life. I've read some books on the abolition of work as we know it, and it's totally doable, but the people on top don't want the capitalist model to end. This is the night of all the important questions. Life without work exists. Let's get rid of work. The townsfolk are coming in hot today. Whew, yes, they are, Dreamer. I can lend you some of my books if you want. Yes, I probably have them already. I don't know if you'll have the time to read them all, considering the ceremony is in 2 days. Well, if not, you can trust me. I don't know if you've ever had to go to work, but it's the worst. Agreed. Abolish work. Let's go. At least abolish, like, wage work, wage labor. And the dreamer dreams of a congregation led by a shaman, everyone equal, and all communal projects carried forward by shared hands. Let's go. Let's go socialism. Or even communism here. The only authority is the one of their god. Okay, so this is like a... this is like a theocracy / communistic society now, maybe? And the dreamer turns in her bed. But they didn't say anything. Oh, they said something about the abolition of gender. Like everyone was equal, right? So that was in there. The universe vanishes. Ceremony is in 2 days? Yeah. So we have to get it. I have to go faster now. Good morning, dreamer. Morning. What's wrong? I learned about the date of the ceremony. It's the day after tomorrow. One of the townsfolk casually said so during... Oh, we didn't know that before, true. I see. That's less than ideal, but there's nothing we can do about it now. You feel ready to light the candle, the chalice in 2 days. I don't know. Whatever happens, I know I did my best. This whole thing about choosing a kid to train them for 10 years and give them a single shot at dooming or blessing everyone is pretty fucked up to begin with. So no matter how it goes, they'll all to blame for placing so much responsibility on a single person. Doing my best is all I can give them. Spoken like a true mentor. The language was a bit more colorful than how I would put it, but yes. You're not the protagonist of this rite, but an avatar of our culture. Anyway, how was last night's wish granting? Intense. I was expecting people to stick to more personal wishes, but some of these requests are really reality shaking. They are, but for a better future. Is this rite really that powerful? Can people, I don't know, turn the sky red or bring back dinosaurs? It is, but it never feels like a spell. Supposedly, we won't even notice. Maybe the sky was red 10 years ago. That makes it all the more uncanny. Well, thanks for explaining. I'm going to clear my mind with some exercise now. Okay, do we have more of a range, actually? Doesn't work now. Oh yeah, now actually the thing extends longer, so I guess it really depends on how much hair we're cutting. I thought this is just... Wow, this is far. So it's 3 times by now. Yeah, 3 levels of range. What? Still? Ah, this one chalice here really kills me. There we go. You did try. After many accidents and mischief, a compassionate dreamer spared all mentors of the flame's bite. The fire from the star will only burn chalices. Okay. Interesting. This will land exactly between. Oh, not even. Celestial Ghost 3. The 13th mentor sneaked behind the confession wall and asked to be turned into a star to guide the hand of all future dreamers. She's enjoyed your dreams so much. She says thank you and good luck. There's another boat going on. Nice. I got that one. Celestial Ghost 2. Quickly check this one. Once a dreamer had a lie braid into her slingshot. When her flame crossed the night sky, fiction infected the stars. Constellations were born. Okay. Let me do this one quick. There we go. The dreamer within a dream. Since immemorial times, dreamers have had premonitory dreams about the wishes they grant. Once a villager asked to visit those dreams. The feedback loop destroyed them both. Yeah, that sounds very trippy. Let's do this one. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe. Maybe it's too far. Go like this. Lepiot, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Yes, we got it. Dankeschön für den Raid, Lepiot. Hi. Lepiot selbst. Hi, Beach. Hi, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Sleepy Teddy. Hello, hello. Wie war Stream? Was gab's heute bei euch? Ihr seid, glaube ich, mit Routine ja durch, ne? Wahrscheinlich, würde ich sagen, Kingdom Come, oder? Kingdom Come Deliverance, maybe? Yes, ja, sehr nice. Ich hoffe, es war wieder sehr spaßig und unterhaltsam, weil die Streams bei Lepiot bei solchen Open-World-Games sind immer Premium. Es gibt immer sehr viel zu lachen, sehr viel interessante Dinge, die passieren und Dinge, die dann kaschiert und versteckt werden müssen. Ja, ich wechsle die ganze Zeit Sprachen. Willkommen, falls ihr das erste Mal hier seid. Ich bin Legüm, willkommen im Cyberspace. Wir spielen Puzzle Games und Story Games und alles dazwischen. Aktuell spielen wir gerade dieses Story Game. Das geht jetzt auch nur noch vielleicht eine halbe Stunde. Das ist ein sehr, sehr kurzes Game. Many Nights a Whisper. Genau, mit einer sehr kryptischen Story. Ich versuche sie gerade noch ein bisschen zu entschlüsseln. Und wir müssen quasi so Schale mit Feuer füllen. Genau, und unser Second Game momentan ist seit 9 Monaten bereits Silksong. Das ist dann sozusagen morgen auch wieder dran und ist so Second Track Game. Heute war alles im Rahmen, also wirklich? Ja, glaube ich nicht. Vielen Dank für deinen Raid, Lepiot. Mods gerne auch Shoutout geben, wenn ihr könnt, wenn ihr wollt, ne? Lepiot einfach auch wunderbar unterhaltsamer Streamer, einfach auch sehr, 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 sehr nicer Kerl. Wir waren ja schon öfter mal drüben und immer wenn es da Story Games gibt, ist immer sehr sehr, sehr nice zuzuschauen und einfach auch sehr fit in dem ganzen Souls-like Game-Genre und im Hollow Knight und Silksong. Definitiv. Wenn ihr da noch nicht folgt, lasst auf jeden Fall mal ein Follow da. Und hier mal den Shoutout klar. There we go. Vielen, vielen Dank fürs Rüberraiden, Lepiot. Falls du After Stream Cam machen möchtest, mach das sofort gerne. Wenn du musst, wenn du noch ein bisschen abhängen willst, im Chat mit uns freuen wir uns natürlich auch ein bisschen. Und Beach, genau, enjoy den Chai Beach. Dankeschön fürs Hiersein und fürs Hi sagen. Ich bin schon relativ müde. Wir gehen gleich weiter und machen in dem Spiel die letzte Session. Genau, wir sind jemand, der die Wünsche von Menschen erfüllen kann, wenn wir ein Ritual schaffen. Wenn wir das nicht schaffen, dann werden die Wünsche der Menschen nicht erfüllt. Das ist also ein bisschen die Hauptstory. Schau mal, was das wird. So, I think I just lit up the third chalice here. Genau, wir sind ein zweisprachiger Stream, also hier ist immer meistens Englisch. Ihr könnt aber jederzeit im Chat Deutsch oder Englisch schreiben. Alright, so this one I lit up just now. Celestial Ghost number 1. Someone wished the moon away but forgot to erase the noun. When anyone looks at the sky, they know the night is moonless, yet fail to conjure what the moon was. Okay, so the moon itself got erased, but the concept, the word of moon still lingers. That trips people up. Makes sense. Okay, I think we can leave because this is not reachable. Oh god, this will be hard. I have to practice with this one. I have to find the right... Okay, let me actually practice here. So how can I orient myself maybe? If I'm standing in front of this, where the bush is directly in front of it, not this one, but the other one. So there's two bushes, the one on the right. And if I pick the fence where the right bush is on the right side of the fence. And when I'm here, and the bush is aligned with the chalice, okay? So I think I can do this. Can we lock ourselves in a corner? That's also a good idea, but I want to stay close. Maybe? I don't know if that makes sense. Because there's so much range still, right? And let me... Let me try, first of all, if the direction is correct. Ah, okay. So if I look at the left side island underneath my arms... Come on, I'm never going to be able to shoot that far. Okay, I wasn't trying to. You can't get that story about the one dreamer who reached the sacred chalice on the second day out of your head, eh? Oh, someone did that? Don't obsess over some myth. This isn't about being the best, it's about getting it right. Focus on the closest chalices, sharpen your skills. Think about all the townsfolk that are flooding into the temple. They've been growing their hair for 10 years to make your slingshot stronger. Find it in your heart to carry their wishes and you'll reach the chalice in no time. Okay, but I was gonna try do something here. Okay, if I leave the rock visible underneath my arms on the left side, then it's the right direction, I think. Wait! I passed it already? So I can actually do it now? This looks good. Okay, did it land in front of it? I think. I hit it? Okay, I think my sequence broke the game. The Sacred Chalice. The first mentor decided to build a temple atop the corpse of the first fallen star. The second mentor carved a confession wall out of its most prominent rock. The third mentor simply built a fence so dreamers wouldn't fall. The fourth mentor built chalices for practice in the image of the Sacred One. The Sacred Chalice was there before all that. GG, thank you. I don't know if that's a good thing. Yes! Congratulations. The real battle begins now. Master that shot. That's what you need to replicate on the day of the ceremony. No! Make it second nature. Okay, so... what I did was... this, and then the No. Higher. So my arm touches the rock. This one's gonna be hard. That's too far. So covering the sky between rock and chalice on the left side. Yeah, okay, so if I look at the arm, it's basically a jade, like it's covering the space between the chalice and the rock. Like if I cover that. Okay. I think... Oh my god, I'm not ready, but I'm ready somehow. I don't know. Let's see. Time for some rest? Yes, I'm beat. Good job. I hope tonight's wishes are less intense than yesterday's. Hang in there, you're almost there. Yeah, okay. You have some almonds and gulp them down with a glass of milk. Tonight you're not hungry. Nerves start creeping into your stomach. You cut your toenails. And once again head to the confession wall. I want my dog to live forever. I've only had Tornado for 1 year, but if anything happened to him, I would lose it. I swear. I'd set the town on fire or something. I've read that dogs like Torny live a maximum of 15 years. That's not fair. They should have warned me before I fell in love with him. Make him immortal. Then the dog will outlive you and you don't know what will happen afterwards. And if you're taking care of the dog, then you can at least make sure that the dog has a good life. So I'm not gonna grant the wish. I want to be on my deathbed and see him be healthy as fuck. He'll be the family dog, always inherited by the kindness of our kin. Okay, maybe that's a strategy. Do it, please. No. I think we can't do that. I'm sorry. Eternal dog. Yes. I mean, I understand that a lot, but also like things that mess with like life and death. I don't know. Ja, es ist voll anstrengend, Wünsche zu wünschen. Jemand bitte frei wünschen, einmal bitte. Life is so boring, Dreamer. I want a nemesis. Create my ultimate rival. Someone who always keeps me combat ready, living my life to the fullest, always sharp. Whatever I attempt, my nemesis will attempt too. Sometimes I'll win, sometimes my rival will win. Make it thrilling. I want to go crazy with excitement. Nah. I wouldn't mind it getting violent or physical sometimes. With some unexpected sex. Okay, this is a kink. Okay. This is just a fantasy, man. Toxic Yuri. Ah, okay. I don't know. I mean, if it's just between the two of you, fine. But what if other people will get like hurt by your unexpected sex, maybe? No, I'm not gonna grant it. I'm sorry. It sounds too toxic, too destructive. No hair for us tomorrow, I guess, but I think we're okay. Dreamer, please don't hate me, but can you swap my boyfriend with someone else? I've been meaning to break up for a year now, but he's so fragile. I can't do this to him. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get over it. So I came up with this brilliant idea. Can't you turn him into someone new? That way he won't suffer and it'll be like starting a new relationship for me. What do you mean he won't suffer? He won't exist anymore, right? And you would dream about it tonight. Yeah, yeah. It's literally the only way I could come up with to get out of this situation without anybody getting hurt. What do you mean? You're wishing him out of existence. Shouldn't be difficult for someone as powerful as you, right, Dreamer? No. Pretty please? No. I know it can be hurtful, but you'll get through it. Just do it. They'll be fine. This is very selfish. I'm sorry. I'm done. I want to be stupid. Make me so stupid, I laugh at my own farts. I'm so tired of overthinking every little detail. I'm so miserable, and my damn cousin, he's just so fucking blissful. I'm so jealous. I want to dance with no music, to play with my food, to chase pigeons in the park. Make me stop hurting. It feels like all the wishes tonight are super selfish in a way. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna keep it short. It doesn't feel right to grant that wish. Dreamer, do animals have souls? If so, could you remove it from them? They're so tasty, but I feel so bad eating meat. I know for a fact that fish do not have souls. For a fact, you say. You can tell by staring into their eyes. It's like the famous Werner Herzog quote. Like where he talks about chicken and how stupid chicken are. And he goes like, something like, I stared the chicken right in the eye, and the amount of stupidity that stares back at you is unfathomable. Look a chicken in the eye, yes. Yes. But pigs, a few years ago I took the children at school to visit a farm, and a damned pig looked me in the eye. She knew how much I love bacon, and she could tell the damned sow was judging me. Chicken, I'm not sure. They're not fully soulless like fish. From time to time they throw a glimpse at you. Anyway, I digress. You catch my drift. No. This will be better for everyone. Off with the soul of our tasty friends. Just don't eat animals. If you can make it so. And the dreamer dreams of a very old dog, its owner stroking his back as the good boy slowly drifts into eternal sleep. His soul escapes to his master's dreams. About 3 miserable souls, incapable of taking hold of their fates, looking to put the blame on everyone except themselves. Exactly. A sun ray hits the dreamer's left eye. The universe vanishes. It's a new day. Good morning, dreamer. How do you... shoot. I'm so nervous. Sorry. Mentor? What? I'm human too. Anyway, today is the last day. Tonight you will receive the last group of townsfolk, and tomorrow morning you will have some time to practice the shot as much as you want with the final power level of your slingshot. Then, tomorrow night, the ceremony. You can relax. I'm ready. I won't disappoint you. Just pretend. Ha, look at you, so cute, trying to comfort me. Don't worry about me. I'm so proud of you. I love you. I love you too. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Ah, you're gonna make me cry. Phew, I don't want to ruin my makeup. Go train. That one is hilarious. Okay. Chat, I have a problem though. I really have a problem. I feel like at this point I'm trying to rush the game. Quick save, yeah. Because not because I don't like it, it's just that I'm so tired and actually feeling a bit dizzy. So I think that's just it's a bad timing, I guess. But I would like to continue it tomorrow. As we're streaming tomorrow anyway, I would like to take the first part of the stream just to finalize it. And cut it here because I already feel like it kind of diminishes my enjoyment a bit, like when I feel so tired. So, and as they said, we still have to do one round of wish granting. It feels like I want to be in the headspace for that and do the last slingshot. So I think it's best to cut it. It's unfortunate because I thought this game is best played in one go, but somehow, yeah, it actually takes me three times the time it says on how long to beat. Maybe like 2.5 times the time, if you're generous. And yeah, it's just yeah, I feel tired by now. But it's a very intense one. I don't know what this will end up with. Excellent idea. You're feeling EP as well? Yeah. Thanks for understanding, chat. We'll be here again, same time tomorrow. 9 p.m. Berlin time. What is it? Central European summertime, right? We have summertime right now. Yeah, basically same time. We'll start with the game. And then later on hop into Silksong a bit more. But let's see. The weeks are long. The days are long. I have to manage my energy levels. UTC +2. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. We'll come back to the current day when you're ready. Yes. Let's have a break. Also, maybe I might have, I don't know if I will, but I might have time to actually think about a few of the things in the game. Very cool. Okay. I really like the artwork. This one. This looks amazing. I like the style of it so much. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Val. Thanks for hanging around and enjoying the game together with us. And also thanks for the hint in the connection to Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I'll definitely bump that on my list. Bump that a bit up. Okay. I am tired. I think I already overplayed my energy a bit here. Oh, look. This is online. I think we know where we're raiding. Let's be able to raid fears for the first time in like 2 years. Because since they started. Wait, have you rated them earlier? No, they always stream Saturday, and Monday was not a stream day for me. Yeah. Yeah. So this is doing some Act 2 practice for their Steel Soul run. Let's raid over there and go hype them up a little bit. And hang out there to get more EP and sleepy. Yeah. Come on with friends. Put some love in the chat for the streamer, also for Silksong. Fierce is also awesome. You know Fierce, and yeah. Wish them luck with the Silksong training, with the Steel Soul training. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock with the ending of Many Nights of Whisper. Yes, take the raid message with you. Thank you, Korenchkin, for pulling that one out. Nice. And gute Nacht, sleep well, good night, Igejler, buenas noches, and I'll see you tomorrow. Free Palestine. Bye.